Welcome back to Copper Star Precision, the channel dedicated to getting you more points at your competitive shooting matches. Today we're continuing to go on with the April 2024 NRL22 Course of Fire. This is stage 3 in the booklet. Is called Thinking of the Roof. We've got a kind of complicated target order here. 3 banks of targets, but there's 4 targets. The middle distance has a double hanger. So the only challenge to this, obviously, one, getting stable on the rooftop, which we're going to go over what that might look like here in a minute, but then remembering the target order. So however you do your dope card, make sure you have the target order correct. So let's go over the stage description. On the start signal, ascend the rooftop and engage the targets in the following order with 1 shot each. Near, middle, small, middle, large, far, then middle, small, middle, large, far, and then middle, large, far, near. So 3 different distances. I think holdovers is appropriate here. You don't want to be, the rooftop might be unstable for a lot of people, and you don't want to break that stable position once you get into it by having to reach up and dial your scope. So let's use holdovers for this one. Go to holdover practice. My dope is somewhere around 0.3, 0.9, and 1.5. So I would dial for the first target. So I'm dialed 0.3 in my scope. My holdovers would then be 0.6 of a mil and 1.2 mils. So try and remember that on the clock. Set up my dope card for the match. As far as the target order, think of it in terms of the first string is 4 shots, right? And you're gonna go basically near to far, hitting the small one first in the middle. So near, small, large, far. So that's the first 4 shots. Then think about the next string, you're just dropping the first target. So it's gonna go middle, small, middle, large, far. So it's those 3. Forget the first one, you're just doing the second 3. And then again, you drop that last target, which was the middle, small, for the 3rd string, and you're gonna go middle, large, far, and you have to cycle back to make the 3rd shot at the near target. So think of it like 4, 3, 3, all 4 targets kind of in order, near to far, small to large, and then drop the first one, do those 3, drop the next target, do the 2, and then come back to the first target for that string of 3. Whatever makes sense in your head, write it down on your dope card. That's really the only major hang up on this stage. The targets are relatively small. The first 2 targets are relative, like 0.5 mil. So it's all about getting stable. So as far as stability goes, I usually use some sort of bag in the front. I already have my plate on there, so I probably should leave it on there, but my idea is basically some sort of bag, either resting like that on top, and I like to bring a pump pillow for rear support. Both knees on the rooftop, just like that. Makes things pretty darn stable. Actually, let's do that. Let's take this off, because I probably won't run this in the match. I will actually run this bag. Okay, so start all gear in hand, and let's see what this might look like on the clock. The timer goes off. If you need help for safety reasons getting onto the rooftop, you can always hand your rifle to the RO. But it's worth taking some time here to get stable. So rifle stable. This is very slippery. It's hard to get things focused here. All right, so we find our targets. We're stable. We're gonna go near. Hold over 0.6 small. 0.6 middle large, 1.2 far. All right, remember the target order. Forget the first target, find the next one. Still holding 0.6. 0.6 again, middle large. 1.2 far. And last string of 3, 0.6. 1.2 far, and then straight up near. Take some time here. There. Take your time on that near small target. It's a relatively small. So finish with plenty of time using holdovers. No big deal. I know this isn't the typical rooftop, and I know my whole body's supposed to be on the rooftop. It's just too slippery, and this is what I have to do, but hopefully be much more stable on the actual match. But that's the general idea, remembering the target order. I like a bag up front, some sort of large bag. There's time. Some sort of large bag that I can wedge in here, get the rear stable. And then once you get your stable position, you're just holding that and remembering the target order and remembering your holdovers. So make sure your data card, dope card is filled out properly, and go from there. Other than that, pretty straightforward stage. Again, just know your holdovers. If you like these tips and tricks and they help you score more points in matches, let me know down in the comments below. While you're there, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you for the next stage coming up real soon. And until then, as always, score more points.